Hey everyone, Mr. Griffith here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play some of the G string notes on the viola, in particular G, A, B, and C. So let's get started. The first note that we're going to talk about is the open G string on the viola. And so it's going to look like this in your music in the bottom space of the staff. And we see here that this is the letter name G, and it's the open G string. Okay, so here's what that sounds like. Now to find the G string, it's going to be not the thickest string, but the second thickest string right here. The next note on the G string is A. Notice we've gone one note higher to the next line up from the G. So we have A, and we're going to play it with a first finger on the G string. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my index finger set up on that first tape right there. I also want to make sure that my finger is nice and rounded, just like that, and I'm staying right on my fingertip. Here's what the A sounds like. The next note after A is B, and B is located on the second space up. So here's G, A in the line, and then B is in the space, and here's the letter name here, and we are going to play with a high second finger on the G string. So let me show you what that looks like. So here's what the high 2 looks like. Notice here I've got a whole step separation in between my first and second finger, and I can even place my other finger in between those two. That lets me know I have the correct amount of space. So here's what the B sounds like. Okay, and then the last note on the G string is C. Now C is on the middle line in alto clef, and we see down here, here's the letter name, and we're going to play that with a third finger on the G string. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. So I've got my first finger on the A, I've got my second finger on the B, and then here's my third finger on the C. Again, we want to make sure that our fingers are nice and rounded there. There we go. And here's what the C sounds like. So then, altogether, we have G, A, B, C. There's a rhyme I teach my students to help remember the notes on the G string and the finger numbers, and it goes like this. A, B, C is easy as 1, 2, 3. Because A, we play with the first finger, B, we play with the second finger, and C, we play with the third finger. That's it for now. Let me know if you have any questions, and happy practicing.